There were a number of choices on the ballot for Lubbock voters. Keep in mind, these are the early voting results. One, whether the city should spend just more than $103 million on a road bond proposal.
That was Proposition A on the ballot, which would fund 7 road projects throughout the city of Lubbock. Many of the areas under consideration are close to schools in the growing sections of South and West Lubbock. Those include a part of University, West 34th, South Upland, 146th Street, and South Avenue P.
A portion of Broadway in downtown Lubbock is also on the list, changing most of the brick street to concrete while placing brick pavers in the intersections. The Citizen Advisory Committee claims there will be a gradual property tax adjustment over 7 years, nearly $30 a year for an average homeowner, with no increase for those aged 65 and older.
In the early vote, 52% are supporting Proposition A, with 48% against.
KCBD News Channel 11's Christy Harton spoke with supporters of the proposition at their watch party near 72nd Place and Kewanee this evening. Christy?
Karen and Abner, there was no organized opposition really to Prop A, but there definitely was a push behind to get this passed. And that, of course, a lot of people say has to do with the growth in the city of Lubbock and around Lubbock, especially the school districts, Lubbock Cooper and Friendship ISD. Joining me now is the chair of the bond committee, Heather Keister. Thank you so much for joining me. I know if these numbers hold up, you're pretty excited.
We are. It looks good so far.
And so tell me, looking into this race, what your thought was and what you really were trying to push for voters to get to the polls.
Mainly, we really just wanted to get the word out of what these projects were and why they were being recommended at this time. We know there's a lot of construction, and so that was really the biggest obstacle to me.
And the 2022 bond, a lot of people are saying, okay, we've got this road bond already. Why do we need another one? But the things that we're looking at are completely different.
That's right. So one big difference was Broadway. In 2022, it wasn't ready, and so now it is. It's time to take action on Broadway. There were also some other really critical projects near schools that we just can't afford to wait on.
Talk about that, because there are 7 projects in general, but about what I would say 5 of them are really geared toward where schools are located.
That's right. Friendship and Cooper are both up at the top, the highest, the fastest growing school districts in the state. And so we're really just trying to provide roads to help make the trips to those campuses safer for parents.
Okay, we see orange cones all over Lubbock, but there's a difference between the city and TxDOT as well.
That's right. There's a lot of work being done by TxDOT right now inside the city limits, and that was something that most people just don't understand the difference. They just know that the cones are getting in their way. And so that was something that I felt that we really had to get our message out so that people could understand.
How will these projects be planned?
They will be carried out over the next 5 years. So there's 7 projects, 5 years. You'll see a couple happen per year.
And so that hasn't been decided yet?
No, the city will decide the order of the projects.
Okay, Heather, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Karen and Admiral, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Christy.